Alright guys, so in this video we're going to look at how you can do it yourself. Okay, how you can source for your products, procure your products yourself, right? So the first thing you need to do is make sure you register an account with the website. So this is Aliexpress. I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in. Okay. All right, so I'm signed in. So if you don't have an account, just click on sign up and get yourself an account on Aliexpress or Alibaba or made in China. All right, we'll talk on 1688. 1688 is quite technical because it is a Chinese based website. Okay, now first of all, let me explain why this website operates differently. Now, AliExpress is more like a retail website. Okay, so you have lots of retailers on AliExpress. Okay, and places like Alibaba, where you have the manufacturers and wholesalers, the big guys. That's why if you come on 16 on Alibaba, you're going to see companies telling you that their minimum order quantity is 1,500 pieces, some even 10,000 pieces. That's because you have manufacturers here. Don't let that scare you. We'll talk more on that. If you go to the resource center, you're going to see a particular section on minimum order quantity. You can go through it and understand the concept behind minimum order quantity and why manufacturers make use of it, why they do it, why they say you have to buy a particular quantity from them, and how you can even bypass it and get small quantities from them. So just try and check that video out so you know how to do that yourself. All right, so right here, this is AliExpress. Once you're here, the next thing you want to do is, of course, make sure that you know the product that you want to source for. Now, in the previous video, we looked at this product. Now, if we look into this product once more, now, like when you're using an agent is going to go out and make sure they verify the nature of the seller, all right, and make sure that the person is confirmed and the person is credible, all right. So they go through all that hassle for you to get your product. Okay, so if you are doing it yourself, you want to check out for certain things. Now you want to look at reviews. Okay, for instance, this product has no reviews yet. This product has no review yet, so you don't have to bother with the product that has no review yet. You want to look at what people are saying about the product. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Okay, here is it. All right, so we can source by, you can see we can source by rating right here. Okay, so let's say for instance, remember we're looking for a smartwatch. Okay, but let's just say this is this. Okay, let's just type in smartwatch here. So smartwatch. Now the smartwatch. Okay. Smartwatch. Okay. All right. So you can see it's lots of smartwatches. So we can source by rating. We want a product that people are having a good rating on, and right here you can see that it has good. This has good rating. All right. And if you see sourcing by orders, to see that there are a lot of people buying the product itself. Okay, so you can see this product right here. It shows that a lot of people are buying this smartwatch. So let's say, for instance, this is the smartwatch that we want to buy. First of all, we want to look into the review. So you can see this product has a 5-star reviews. First of all, that tells you that it is a good product to buy. Remember, you want to get quality products for your buyers. All right, so you want to look at products between the range of 4.8 to 5 star rating. Okay, so a product that is 3 point something rating is not a product that you want to buy. Okay, if you click on these stars here, you can see that all the rating are all 5 stars, and it has over 9,000 reviews. Okay, that tells you that it's a great product to buy, right? So you want to look at that. If we look at the reviews, we already see that the reviews are awesome because they are giving 5 stars reviews. You can see it, right? The team arrived, the item, I'm very short person, item arrived before, I don't know what's that. Wash with full app, lights and works well. So you can see that it has good reviews. So you want to check the reviews on the product. Okay, and see what people are saying. You want to make sure that they are saying good things about the product. Another thing you want to check out for is the overall rating of the seller. Okay, so below the product page, you are going to see the rating of the seller, talking about how satisfied our customers when dealing with that particular seller. So you can see the seller is more than 1 year on Aliexpress. So you want to look at sellers that are more than a year on Aliexpress. Don't deal with new sellers on Aliexpress. Sellers that are at least 2 years and above. Those are the kind of sellers that I like working with. Okay, so you can see the seller is more than 1 year on Aliexpress. Very high feedback rating of the seller. Items from this seller correspond to the description. Very communicative. So you want to look at very fast ship. So you want to look at that and make sure that people are actually, satisfied dealing with that customer. All right, so you want to make sure that the person has been on AliExpress for more than a year. The person is responsive to chats and all that. So once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is add the product to cart. Okay, so once you add the product to cart, first of all, we have to choose what you want. So just let's say, for instance, that's the product that we want. So we want that. Okay, click add to cart. Okay, and then you say view shopping cart. So I'm going to view the shopping cart. We want to chat with this supplier. All right, so once you click on that, it's going to take you into where you can contact the seller. So you can see this is the seller here, and you can see contact. So you can click on contact and it's going to show you the message part of it. So here you just send the person a message. Hello, we are interested in your smartwatch. Okay, now I already gave example of messages to type or to send. So if you go to your members area, just go to resource center and then locate the minimum order quantity section. You can see right here, minimum order quantity. Right on this page, you'll learn about the minimum order quantity, and you can see message templates you can use to communicate with your sellers, or to the sellers, all right, or suppliers. Okay, so you basically just copy this, edit it, and then send to the supplier. So from there you can talk with the supplier and negotiate and talk about the business. Then you can, of course, you can pay online. Okay, you can pay right through AliExpress, or depending on your negotiation, you can even pay them via PayPal. Okay, it's easy to get PayPal account. Just head over to www.paypal.com and you'll be able to get an account with PayPal. You can use your card to pay via AliExpress directly to the customer's accounts. Once you've agreed at a price point, okay, you've concluded with your supplier, you've told your supplier that you want them to send your goods to your shipping company in China. You give that you have an agent in China. Now if you come over and look at the message that you're sending, you can see right here that in the second message here, you said, thanks for your response. We have blah blah blah. What is the cost of? And here is my shipping forwarder's address in China. So you give them your China's shipping company's address, okay, for them to know that you want to ship to your forwarder in China, all right, and they will tell you, and they'll date the price of the product, and you can pay from AliExpress directly to them, or depending on your communication, you can even pay them via maybe Western Union uh, or PayPal. But I advise that you don't deal with people for the first time. If you are dealing with them, just deal with them buying small quantities, okay? Because of course you still want to see the quality of the product before you request for more pieces of it, okay? Now this same cuts across Alibaba. All right. Now, I've told you guys that you have lots of retailers on AliExpress. So if you go to Alibaba, you might find the product cheaper. Okay, smartwatch. So you might find the product cheaper, just that the minimum order quantity will now be higher. Okay, so you can see this is what I'm talking about. You can see minimum order quantity for this is 5. So for here, if we go into this now, you can see that this person has been on Alibaba for 6 years. Okay, so let's open that up. This one has been here for 3 years and is a verified supplier. Okay, this person is a gold supplier, right? Has supplier supports trade assurance, so they make sure that your products they are protected. Okay, so you want to work with people with trade assurance with that are verified. Okay, that at least they are more than a year. For instance, this person, I'm not going to work with this person that is just within a year. I want to see people who are 2 years, 6 years, 2 years. These are the kind of people I want to work with. And of course, you don't just base on that alone. You want to look at their response, okay, how customers are satisfied, all right? So here you can see transaction level is like 4, okay, above 4. And you can see if you look at the review, just supplier services, that's 4 point, I think 4.3, shipping time 4.3. What else is here? Product quality, that is 4 point something. Okay, so you want to look at all that. You can see the payment method that they accept. So you can of course you can pay via Alibaba from via the platform itself. Okay, now I advise that you pay via the platform. You can always pay via the platform. Okay, they have make sure you have the buyer or the supplier supports trade assurance. Okay, you want to make sure that the supplier supports trade assurance. Okay, and you want to see that the response rate is at least 90% above. Okay, like this person's response rate is 90%, because you don't want to send people messages and they are not responding to you. All right, so the things you check out for is they are good suppliers, trade assurance, they support trade assurance, and then of course you can do um, an on-site tour, okay, to see if they have been verified that they have a manufacturing premises, okay, that they are manufacturers, right? So right on Alibaba, you have people who are traders, okay, and people who are truly manufacturers. So what this means is that traders they basically just buy from that. They are not wholesalers, okay, because they kind of just connect wholesalers and manufacturers. Okay, so they get more of this product in bulk and store them in a very, very, very large quantities. But manufacturers, of course, they have their plants. They are responsible for the manufacturing. So this is what on-site means. The supplier's company print has been checked by Alibaba staff to verify its on-site operation, that they have a manufacturing premises. Okay, they have a premise. Of course, they are registered and they are true they're truly a company that is established somewhere, right? So you want to look at all that before you deal with suppliers on Alibaba. This is same thing. This is same of course with made in China. The same thing that applies in made in China. Of course, there is a video below that you can look at. I made a separate video for made in China and HKDTC. HKTDC is another website for that you can find lots of manufacturer on it, procure your products. Okay, so you find that on that section. Okay, so you basically just communicate with the suppliers, tell them to ship to your shipping company or your forwarder, and you communicate with your forwarder once they receive the product and sending it down to their Nigeria headquarters, and you can get it from there. Most of their headquarters are in Lagos State, so you always have to get the products from their head office here in Lagos. You can ask any of the shipping local courier guys to pick up for you and send to you wherever you are if you're outside Lagos. Okay, so in the next video we are going to look at 1688.